Texas Christian under Sonny Dykes has done just a fabulous job. They don't have what I would call a sexy offense, throw it down the field all the time. They pound it, and they got a very efficient quarterback. But what TCU does is they play defense, play defense, play defense, and then play more defense. Look at these stats from this game against Michigan, John, and then you tell me what describes Texas Christian. 2 pick-6 interception touchdowns by the Frogs defense. 4th down stop at the 2. Fumble recovery at the 1 that they picked up in their own end zone. So that's 4 scoring drives that that Michigan did not have because of the TCU defense. 3rd down, 3 for 13. Absolutely stunning what they did to Michigan on 3rd down. 12 tackles for loss. That's what Michigan was fighting all day. It was like wave after wave after wave of Frog players on defense. I mean, that is a huge collective set of statistics for Texas Christian's defense. And then on top of that, you got the quarterback making plays, the running game, even though they lost Kedry Miller with the ankle injury and the knee injury early, the running game piled up like 243 yards on the ground. I mean, that was a spectacular across-the-board performance by Texas Christian. But that defense, that was a signature, their calling card in that win.
It's interesting that the defense was so great, yet there were still so many yards, so many points that were put on the board by Michigan. I mean, that's what makes these games so fun. It's like a pinball machine with the ball going back and forth, up and down the field.
Well, J.J. McCarthy put a ton of yards up at the end when it was all desperation. He threw for 343. And, to lose after throwing for that many yards, that's going to be a craw in your stomach for an entire off season. But Michigan could not run the football. I mean, Donovan Edwards had 1 or 2 good runs. He had a 58-yard run at the beginning of the game. That was it. That was the extent of really their big, big plays. And TCU just so big up front. I mean, we talked last week about how I respected the size and the bulk and the toughness and the grit and the determination of Michigan's defense. Texas Christian went up and down the field on them, and the quarterback kept making plays. So TCU just spectacular.